Matt Vasgersian back with the minor league pregame show, counting you down to Double-A Texas League Baseball with tonight's version of the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Adam Boomer is our man to watch, and what a dominant performance he put together in his last start. He had opposing batters off balance throughout and racked up a boatload of strikeouts.
Yeah.
All right, lineups and first pitch are coming up next. Stay tuned for that right here on the show. Minor League Baseball now on the show as our road trip makes a stop in the Double-A Texas League. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Corpus Christi Hooks and their Texas neighbors just outside Dallas, the Frisco Rough Riders. And before we progress any further, let's have a quick look at our two starting lineups for tonight. And then briefly, let's take a look at the two starting pitchers who get the assignment here. Luis Ramirez will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
First baseman, Luis Ramirez.
And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one. Eric, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight here in the bottom of the first. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, and you look back to that last game, you'll take production like that anytime you can get it. It makes a starter's life easier. Heck, it makes your whole staff breathe easier.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
With that, why don't we check out the scouting report for tonight's starter as you see the pitches he'll rely on as the night moves forward. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. He may not throw a ton of change-ups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are, so the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
Tom Sau is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Well, if these guys indeed want to get themselves a win here on the road, they're going to need a big pitching performance. And this has been a very strong first inning to this point.
Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. Jimmy Lintner will dig in now, and he's got to be wondering when his bat's going to make the trip north from spring training as he has really struggled in the early going. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Oh, a very hittable pitch, too. That's a middle-of-the-plate fastball, and he's not going to get away with too many of those tonight.
Here comes another 0-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Andres Rodriguez will stand in, perhaps just hoping to put a ball in play, something the first 4 men have been unable to do. And he takes ball 1. This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
This is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count, and that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
Here comes a 2-2. And a big curveball is in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone. Mike Werdekemper will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. Fastball in there for a called strike. Now here's the pitch. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. here's Singleton to make the catch, and that retires the side. So nothing happening this time around. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Now the first pitch. Diego Estrada stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Here's the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Pitch on the way. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning. Omar Anaya will stand in, and that average has to be a source of pride for him early on. He's got it up over 350 to start the new season. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground on to first, and there were 2 down. Julian Castro will dig in now. Off to a slow start, as you see there. Just barely over the 200 mark here in April. And that misses, ball 1. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Now here it comes. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
Yeah, it's hard to look for a...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. Luis Ramirez will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. And on 1 pitch, he's retired. Willie Valdez will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. The 1-2. Swung on and taken the opposite way out toward deep left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Tom Sau will stand in here, hoping to pick up his club's first hit in the contest. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Ready with another 0-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. Jimmy Lintner will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
Right fielder.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. The pitch count there. 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Andres Rodriguez will dig in here. Took a called 3rd strike his first time. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game. Mike Werdekemper will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Swung on and lifted down the left field line. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 15 straight he's retired to start the ball game. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Diego Estrada will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Now the pitch. Good curveball. Strike 2.
Boy, that's almost like taking an overhand right from the champ right there. He couldn't even think about pulling the trigger that time.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Omar Anaya will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Let's go, kid. Here we go.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Another 0-2 home. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Julian Castro will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
I like how he's approaching things here. He's got a good, safe lead, so he's not setting guys up or wasting a lot of pitches. He's coming right after everybody.
Fouled straight back. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Another 0-2 coming. Now a swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Christopher Trimble is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. Luis Ramirez will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ball game so far. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
If I didn't know any better, I think this was his first inning out there. He's still throwing the ball with a lot of velocity.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The pitch. Full count now. 3-2.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column. And we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
Hey, nice and patient.
Here it comes. And this is hit well towards the hole. That one's in there. And the perfect game will go by the wayside. Tom Sau will stand in, and Steve, with the no-hitter gone now, he's got to remind himself he's still got work to do out there.
Yeah, he sure does. This game is not over by any means. You've got to take any no-hitter thoughts and put those out of your mind and go back to focusing on the task at hand.
And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, and that's his 3rd strikeout of the ball game. Jimmy Lintner will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. 2 out with the man at first. Here comes a 1-2. And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired. Add another 0 as it's up to 7 shutout innings so far. Andres Rodriguez will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike 1. Now the pitch. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2. Boy, that changeup's had him eaten out of his hand.
Oh, and they've been falling all over themselves trying to get it. But you've just got to know that that's not going to be a strike. It looks like it is, but it isn't.
Mike Warder-Kemper.
Fouled back. Here's the pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
The next 0-2. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. Diego Estrada will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Frederick Ishikawa will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Omar Anaya will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And the pitch. He dials down on that one, but the result's the same. It's a called strike as he's in the hole now, 0-2.
Oh, you like the way this guy is just going about his business here. He's got a big lead, but he's pitching like it's a tie game here in the 9th.
He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. Soriano is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Julian Castro.
A ball hit hard to the left side, and he'll have himself a base hit. Luis Ramirez will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Runners on first with 1 down. And he sends one deep down the right field line. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And they're not going to get him at third, so runners at second and third now with only 1 gone. Willie Valdez will stand in now, and hey, give these guys credit. They're not going down without a fight.
I'll tell you what, they're not too far away from making a game out of this one after all.
One down. One down. Come on, give me your Rough Rider. See it driving like you can. Let's go.
He's set, now the pitch. This is lifted into the air out towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And this will wind up a sac fly and an RBI as the shutout goes by the boards here in the 9th. And this is fouled back and out of play. Pause, now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll do it as he puts the squeeze on that one, and with a whimper there, that will be the final out of the ball game. One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above.